Hi, this is Karen and welcome to another Crafty Christmas at dolallycrafts. This is the card we're making today. Absolutely gorgeous. We're using the Snowfall showcase again, Snowflake showcase. Whatever. It's actually, the sale for that finishes this Friday. So if you have been living under a rock, this was the showcase set. There were a few different there were two different stamp sets and the Thinlits dies. Now, as I said, the sale finishes on Friday, so if you want these, you better get in quick. Now, they're available in my online store, so whatever time of day or night you're watching this, you can go along and order from there. Now, in the interest of time management, I have pre-cut a lot of this, only because you don't want to see me fighting with my Thinlits dies to get this out, because I've actually put some of the Sizzix permanent adhesive sheet on the back of it, and trying to get this out of the Snowflake Thinlit die once that's on is a battle royale. Now, I've also cut the largest of the snowflakes out of the centre of our backing mat, which is the mirrored cardstock. So as you can see, I've already cut that out. So that's ready to go. So there's our layering piece. So I'll just pop all of these aside for a moment, because right now we actually don't need them. As I said, in the interests of time management, I've pre-prepared some of the stuff that we're going to use. Now, this is more of the velvet sheet. This snowflake is actually made, the little snowflake is made from the velvet, and so are these paper strips. Now, I also cut some very thin strips of the mirrored foil cardstock as well, and we're going to alternate these on the card. Okay, so I've already popped some double-sided tape on the back of these, so I've just got to peel them off, which is an effort in itself. Now I'm going to line this up along this centre line here on my worksheet, and I'm going to bring this one up a ½ an inch, whoops, and stick it down, and then, whoops, oh, I'm all thumbs today, and then I'm going to trim it off there. Right, this is going to go rather slow, I feel. So up another 2 and across like so, and snip. Peel a bit more off, up another 2 of the marks, so that's another ½ an inch, and we pull that across. And that'll be fine for that one. And then pull them off my worksheet, and I'm just going to go along and snip from the back so that I'm using the cardstock as a cutting guide. So it's a bit bland at the moment, but we're going to bring in some of the, I think it works out to about an 1/8 of an inch, and I'm going to pop that down about another 1/8 of an inch from the white. So we'll do that again. There we go. Now we're going to flip that over and give it a really good burnish, like so, to make sure all of that is adhered, and it now is. Now we're going to flip this over and put some snail or tape runner on the back. And then pop that across the back. Now I've got to be careful because it is open at the back here and you don't want it going everywhere. So okay, that is our base. Now we're going to bring in some dimensionals and just pop some dimensionals on the back of our snowflake. Like so, and then peel off the backing from this snowflake, and we're just going to pop that in the center there. So you can see the two snowflakes that I used are actually the largest one and then the one that actually fits into that middle piece. And then I'm going to bring in a faceted gem to pop in the middle. I didn't use a faceted gem on that one, I just used one of the largest of the rhinestones, but I actually like the flat faceted gem for this, for the middle of it. Now I'm just going to bring in some rhinestones, and 1, 2, 3, just to add some extra interest there. Now all we need to do before we pop this onto our card base, which I might actually bring in and do now because this is sticking to everything. Make sure I've got my card base up the right way. Flip this over and pop the dimensionals on the back. I'm going to do at least 7, I think. Yes, so 1 each on the corners and then 3 down the center. And there we go. There's our card mounted to our base. Now I'm going to bring in a scrap of Whisper White layering weight card and my Merry Christmas, which is from, if I can find it, my Flurry of Wishes stamp set, which has got the Merry Christmas here. The reason I'm using this is I can't find the Merry Christmas from my Star of Light stamp set. It has gone missing between last Christmas and this Christmas. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to stamp that in the middle. And I do apologise, my neighbour's dog is going ballistic next door. So if you can hear a dog barking, it's her dog. The dog's only just moved in, so it's still getting used to the noises from this neighbourhood. And I'm just going to trim a little bit more off this side. There we go, so that we've got that nicely done. Now I'm going to bring this in and open it up, and I'm using the sentiment from the Snowfall, The Snow is Glistening, and the one I'm using is each snowflake is beautiful, sparkling and special, just like you. So line that up and try and get that as straight as possible since I'm not hovering over the top. And I'll keep that out for a moment because I'm going to bring in my little snowflake. And just another one over there. So that's the inside of the card done, and we will just finish the outside now by bringing in the piece that we've just trimmed, and that's going to sit there. So I need another 2 dimensionals, which will go one this side and one this side, and just peel the tops off. I'm going to run just a little bit of tape run across the centre of our Merry Christmas, and that is going to go just across there. And then all I need to do is, using the card base as a guide, I'm just going to trim that off on both sides, and that is our card done. How simple was that? Okay, well that's our card for the day today. I hope you like it and you'll give it a go. Don't forget, the Snowfall thinlits and the whole Snowfall showcase will finish on Friday. So if you want these, get in now. And that's enough from me. I will speak to you later. Bye-bye.